The next morning, I got out of bed and limped outside to take a look at the island that I had landed on. It was as beautiful as it was the day before, but I was able to see it better now that it was light outside. I looked behind me, and sure enough, the plane was still there. The fire had stopped a long time ago, but it was in no working condition. I figured since I was stranded on an island and wouldn't be back home for a while, I might as well gather up as many materials as I can and make this my home. I ran as fast as I could to the plane. The pain it put on my broken leg was excruciating, but at least I still had a leg. I made it to the plane. The smell of barbecue and burnt hair emitted from inside. I walked inside and collected as many materials as I could, which included food, water bottles filled with ice, and miscellaneous stuff. I ran back to my cabin and set all of the materials I found useful next to my bed. The huge presence of the mountain in the distance grew larger, and I realized at that moment that it was time, now more than ever. I put on several layers of clothes that I had packed to use as armor, and I also crafted a diamond sword to use in case any evil weirdos would try and kill me. The journey had begun. I walked about a tenth of the way to the mountain, which brought me into a forest. An Asian man with eyes drawn onto his eyelids and a black morph suit jumped out from behind a tree. "Or watchin' Chinga des Yuki Nandeo," were the words he uttered. Me being a weeaboo, I knew exactly what he was saying. "I don't care if this is the cursed land. I must make it up to the mountain," I said. He proceeded to tell me that if I can't agree to his demands, I'll be sent to the Shadow Realm. This didn't scare me, seeing as how the Shadow Realm had free internet access. I took out my diamond sword and lunged at him, stabbing him in the penis. He screamed and said, "Your chromosomes are mine." He ran towards me and started to bite my arm. I screamed out in pain. But he just kept doing it. I knew it was no use screaming, so I just decapitated him and got up, going on my way.